Everyone, please put your club's name next to your name. There's an example. Please let us your club. Change your name, please.
Got about 1 more minute to go.
Everyone, please put your club.
It is 8 o'clock, according to my watch. Are we
Yeah,
ready
it's
to
8 o'clock.
Okay. All right. Good evening, members of District 93, and welcome to speech contest, our speech contest webinar. I'm the program quality director. My name is Scott Kynes, and I'm pleased to join you guys with this session. I'm sure we'll all learn something new. Let me first start with the club mission statement. I just put it in the chat. Okay, so maybe we can all do it together to get us warmed up a little bit, if that's okay with y'all. Are we ready? 3,
Yes.
2, 1, go.
We
provide
provide
a supportive and equitable learning experience which members
Members are empowered to develop
communication
communication
and leadership
skills,
skills,
resulting in
resulting in
greater
greater
self-confidence and
personal
personal
growth.
growth.
All right, woo! Let's get this party rocking. One reason that I asked to read the mission statement was not only because we do it right before a lot of district events, but speech contest in general, which will start in February, can arouse a lot of interesting emotions. If they're done correctly, whether it's at the contest level, district level, area level, or whatever, they can provide a tremendous amount of self-accomplishment. But if there are mistakes made, that whole positive part of the mission statement sometimes goes out the window. So it's really important that they're planned carefully from my experience. I've only been a Toastmaster now for 5.5 years, but nothing arouses more emotions than speech contests, in my opinion. So I'm glad you're all here today. One message that I would like to underscore: if all else fails, always consult the rule book. We'll put the rule book in the chat later on, but that is your go-to source in case you ever have any questions. This is recorded tonight, so you have this. The District 93 website also has speech webinars from a couple of years ago as well. So there's all kinds of resources that you have. Even the rule book, it not only has the rules for each contest, but it also has roles and responsibilities. It also has a bunch of resources as well. So just remember, if you forget everything else tonight, the rule book is your go-to source. With that, let's get ready to go. I would like to introduce tonight's Master of Ceremonies and our Speech Contest Committee Chair for District 93. This is someone who also serves as Area Director for Area 31. And she did all the work. I'm just here to do the opening and closing. So I'd really like to extend a very warm welcome to tonight's MC, Shirly Jung.
Yay. Okay, let me share my screen now. Everyone, do you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, before starting, please put your club next to your name like this. There's an example. We don't know who you are if you didn't put your club. Please put your club next to your name. Check, please. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. How are you today? It's quite cold these days, but I hope you had a wonderful Saturday. Did you have a wonderful Saturday today?
Yes.
Not really.
Yes.
I did.
Woo. Let me introduce myself. My name is Shirly Jeong. I am a member and the president of Youngman Toastmasters. And also I'm in charge of Area 31 as area director. And today my role is Toastmasters Speech Contest Committee Chair. Before starting, I'd like to say thank you for coming, even though today is the beginning of a holiday. I wish all of you Happy New Year, and you will get a great luck in 2024 because you are here today. Okay, so now let me share today's agenda. Our education started on time at 8 o'clock, and it will be finished about 9:30 p.m. And we have 5 trainers today. So let me introduce today's trainers briefly. First trainer is Ibrokhim. He's going to talk about what is Toastmaster speech contest. So in general, he's going to explain about Toastmaster speech contest. Next, second trainer is Jung, and he had experience as a speech contest chair in the conference. So he's going to explain about running a speech contest. And next, third trainer is Youngman Park. He had an experience as a judge in the conference. So he's going to explain about 5 things you should know as a speech contest judge. And next, she's an amazing speaker. And so she's gonna share her experience, contest experience as a speaker, contestant. Next, fifth trainer is Joy Kim. And also she has experience about a committee member as timer in the conference. So she's gonna share her experience during her session. That's 5 trainers. And then we are going to start. Are you ready, everyone?
Yes. Ready?
Yes.
Yay!
Okay.
Yay! Let's move to the first training session. First trainer is Ibrokhim. Ibrokhim, are you ready? Could you check your screen, please?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Let me introduce the first trainer, Ibrokhim. He was an area director 31 in 2021 and 2022. I mean, before me. I met him in the conference as a committee member, and we had a great experience together. And today, it's my honor to enjoy this session. Please welcome me with a big hand, everyone. Yay!
Thank you very much. Let me share my screen. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Clearly.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, my fellow Toastmasters and guests. It's my honor to talk to you about Toastmasters speech contest tonight. It's me, Ibrokhim Makhmudov, from Gaton Global Leaders Toastmasters. I'm quite experienced Toastmasters, I can confidently say now, because I've served as an area speech contest, and I've served as a president in my club, and I've served as a VPM twice. So today, I'll be talking to you about Toastmasters speech contest in general. Before I start, I'd like to mention you one thing. If you have any questions during my speech, please interrupt me. Please ask me any questions that pops out of your mind during my speech, because I do not have a question and answer session at the end of my speech. I might give you a chance, but please interrupt me. Okay. Are you ready? Please say yes. You're okay to understand.
Yes.
Okay.
Yay.
Thank you. Okay, let's get started. What is it? I'll be talking to you about what is a Toastmaster speech contest and eligibility and behind the scenes of a speech contest, types of speech contests and levels of speech contests, and why you should join to the speech contest. Okay, let's start. What is a Toastmaster speech contest? I guess you all already know what that means. But today, let's talk to you about in detail. So Toastmasters speech contest is an officially organized event by our experienced Toastmasters, by our leaders in Toastmasters. It's a great place for the speakers, for the potential speakers to come and to challenge themselves, to prove themselves and to the world of Toastmasters how good, how great they are at public speaking. So if you are planning to join to this speech contest, you are highly encouraged to join. So if you join to this speech contest and you take the first, second, and third place, recognition is given to you. And only 2 contestants advance to the next level within District 93. We have 6 levels, which I'll be talking to you about later. And there are rules that must be strictly followed by our contestants and by our other role takers as well. So I'll be talking to you more in detail about that in the next slides. Okay, let's move to the next slide. Eligibility for the contestants. So as a contestant, you must be a paid member within a club that is in a good standing. So how do we know that the club is in a good standing? So if your club has 8 or more paid members, that means your club is in a good standing. But if your club has less than 8 members, that means your club is not in a good standings. That means your potential member would not be able to join to the speech contest. So for your member to be able to join to this speech contest, I would highly encourage you to recruit more members before the real speech contest begins. And third, as a speech contestant, you must have finished the level 1 and level 2 of any path before the club contestant starts, or should be a distinguished Toastmasters. Last but not least, let's say that, okay, let me read it out this first. A charter member of a club chartered less than 1 year before the club contest is permitted to compete without having completed this requirement. The club must have officially chartered before the area contest. What that means is that if a member has not finished level 1 and level 2 because the club has chartered the membership less than 1 year. In that case, the contestants is permitted to be able to participate in the speech contest, but the club must have officially chartered before the area contest. Let's move to the another slide. So, as I told you, the Toastmasters speech contest is an officially organized event. We have so many like leaders and volunteers who will be working behind the scenes. Now I'd like to talk to you about briefly, but another trainers will be talking to you more in detail during this workshop. So we have contest chair who will be leading the whole meeting, and we have chief judge who will decide who the winner is, and let the contest chair knows the winner. And we have voting judges. Voting judges is responsible for voting who is voting for the best speaker, and the ballot counters will be collecting collecting the papers from voting judges and hand out the voting papers to the chief judge, so that the chief judge can decide who the winner is. And we have timers in this speech contest who will be timing you as a contestant from the beginning of your speech till the end. I would like to mention you one thing. If you're a contestant, I encourage you to finish your speech on time. You will be given 5 to 7 minutes to deliver your message, but you will be given 30 more extra seconds. But if you are, let's say, 31 seconds, 1 second overtime, that means you are disqualified. Sorry to say this, but you will be disqualified for being 1 minute, 1 second overtime. So make sure that you practice a lot, time yourself, and then deliver your message during the real speech contest. And last but not least, we have tie-breaking judge. Tie-breaking judge's role is an exceptional role, I would say. So if the two speakers has the same scores, the tie-breaking judge's votes will be given to the chief judge, so that the chief judge decides the winner according to the tie-breaking judge's vote. I hope everyone understands me well. Nobody's asking me a question.
Actually, I do have a question about a tie-breaking
Okay.
judge.
Okay.
Okay, what if there is no two, like a tie score contestants, then the tiebreaker's judge's vote is not gonna count?
Yes, it's not gonna count. So the tie-breaking judge's vote is only needed when there are two contestants having the same scores. Other than that, we don't need tie-breaking judge's vote. But we must have a tie-breaking judge in our contest because we don't know whether we are going to have the same score or not, right? Does that answer your question? I didn't know who asked me a question. Does that answer your question? Please say yes.
Yes, Stella asked the
Okay.
question and your answer was perfect.
Thank you. Okay. Great, I'm happy. Someone is asking me a question. Good. Let's go on. So we have an eligibility requirements not only for the contestants, but for the judges as well. In the club contest, you only have one eligibility requirement. You must be a paid member if you are a judge in the club speech contest. But when it comes to area, division, and district speech contest, you must be a paid member for a minimum of 6 months and have a certificate of completing level 1 and level 2 in any path. And you should be physically present at the contest that you are serving. The chief judge, voting judges, and the tie-breaking judge must not be a member of any club in which a contestant is a member. I just want you to pay careful attention to this one because it's very important. If the chief judge or voting judge or the tie-breaking judge, one of them is from a club which the contestants is joining from, the contestants will be disqualified. So please make sure that the chief judge and voting judges and the tie-breaking judges is from a different club. And we have an exceptional cases in our speech contest. Occasionally, a contest will be held with only one contestant. In such cases, the contest must still be held and the contestant must be disqualified if they do not meet the timing, originality, and eligibility requirements. Within Toastmasters, we have seen such cases. Sometimes we say only one contestant. There's only one contestant. Let's not have a speech contest. Let's not organize speech contest. No, you must organize speech contest. In this case, one contestant, if that one contestant is disqualified when it comes to timing, originality, and eligibility, he or she cannot advance to the higher level. And I would say the rule book is your best friend. If you have any questions, please refer to the rule book. So I will make sure that I will send this link so that you will find the rule book and download and read whenever you want. So please, when you have any questions, you can ask us as well. But if you want to find out by yourself, please refer to this rule book. There is everything that you want to find out. And now I'd like to talk to you about types of speech contests. Normally we have 6 types of speech contests, but our District 93 decided to have 2 types of speech contests, which are international speech contests and Korean speech contests. So, Korean speech contest, we must follow international contest rules as decided by the District 93 Executive Committee. So, if you are running a Korean speech contest, you don't worry about having different rules or regulations. No, this international speech contests and Korean speech contests are the same, but the language would be different. Let's put it this way. I know most of us were frustrated by online meetings, online speech contests, because sometimes you have a technical issues, because we don't want to see ourselves online, because like it feels different when you are offline. It feels different when you're face to face. It feels different when you're speaking on real stage, right? So our District 93 decided to have offline speech contests starting from 2024, which is great. But when it comes to club speech contests, so we let them decide to have online or offline. If they want to have an online meeting, it's okay. But if they want to have an offline meeting, it's still okay. But when it comes to the area and division and district speech contest, you must organize an offline speech contest. So, does each club need to hold a speech contest? Let's answer this question together. So this is taken from the latest rule book, the rule book of 2023-2024. Each club in good standing is permitted to choose its contestant for each area speech contest by whatever means the club desires. If a club contest is held, it must comply with the rules in this rule book, and the contest result is final. Remember, even if a club chooses not to have a speech contest, the 2 representatives advancing to the area contest must have completed level 2 in pathways or have a DTM by February of 2024. So what that text means is that if a club do not want to have a speech contest, and it's still okay for them, but when it comes to the area and division and district speech contest, we must organize speech contest. But if a club, let's say that they do not want to organize speech contests, and they have 2 members, the 2 members can advance to the area speech contest, but they must have finished level 2, or should be a DTM, district distinguished toastmasters. And we have levels of speech contests. So we have 6 levels of speech contests. So we have club speech contest. Only 2 maximum potential speakers can advance to the area speech contest, and the same applies here. 2 maximum contestants can advance to the division speech contest, and from a division speech contest, 2 maximum advance to the district speech contest. If you came all the way down from club speech contest to the district speech contest, you must proud of yourself, and we proud of you. So please, if you want to join to this speech contest, and if you come all the way down from club speech contest to the district speech contest, you will be given a great reward, which are trophy, and 1 finalist might potentially advance to the semifinals, and etc. And why you should join to this speech contest? Why? What's in it for you? Do they pay you? No, they don't pay you. But I promise you, you will have so many experiences within Toastmasters. It's time for you to show your talent. It's time for you to step up and challenge yourself. So if you are willing to participate as a contestant or as a role takers like voting judge, chief judge, or a timer or a tie-breaking judge, please let us know. And along the way of learning experience, challenging yourself, you will be able to network with a bunch of great people within Toastmasters. So I would highly encourage you to join to this speech contest. With that being said, I would like to end my workshop. So if you have any questions, you can give me now. And I would like to wrap up my speech. Thank you very much.
Wow, amazing. Yeah, I think he pointed out the important points about Toastmasters speech contest Wow, I really enjoy it. Are you satisfied with that? Please show me 2 thumbs to Ibrokhim. Yay!
Thank you.
Wonderful job. Okay, let me introduce next trainer, Chris Jung. He was a previous speech contest committee chair. I met him there. And also, he was a speech contest chair in the last conference this year. It was awesome. I learned a lot from him. So, Chris, are you ready?
Yes, I am. Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Could you turn up your volume, please? Or say again?
Can you hear me well?
A little small.
How about now? I'll try to speak louder.
Is it okay, everyone? Do you hear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
please welcome in with a big hand. Yay!
Thank you, Shirley. So my name is Chris Jeong, everyone. I was the speech contest committee chair and also the speech contest chair for the District 93 the International Speech early this year. So today, I have the privilege to share a bit about my experience of running the speech contest in a nutshell. So here we go. And before I start, I'm going to share a bit about myself. I work for a company who provides electricity and power to the world. And my job in that business is a commercial manager. What I do is I write sales proposals, negotiate the contract terms and conditions. I underwrite contract and a lot of stuff with the stakeholders. To do so, I need to collaborate and facilitate with a multitude of external and internal stakeholders. Collecting technical information from the engineers, the cost information from the supply chain, the market intel from the pricing team, the financial white paper from the finance team, and obviously working closely with the sales team for any of the sales activity and communication with the customer. And then also handing it over to the execution team to fulfill that contract. I really like this job because I get to work with a lot of people in a collaborative environment, and it's a teamwork. Under my leadership, there's achievement at the end. I share that story of mine because running a speech contest was similar to what I do for a living in that company. And I say that because it's a big event and a big project to run. And if you're doing a business or working for a company, I'm sure you're doing a bit of a project management on your own. And this speech contest was a really big event that I had to facilitate, and it was a really good experience. So, yeah, I just wanted to point that out. And I'm confident to say that it's a very challenging experience, but something that I can cherish to be another good leader and a good foundation for my career growth and learning. So if you are interested in leading and facilitating a big project like this is a great opportunity. I can guarantee it. And yes, it comes with a big responsibility and commitment, but by the end of the speech contest, you'll be fully satisfied with your achievement. It's got me a lot of greater self-esteem, and like what Ibrokhim shared, there's also a fun to it, a lot of good people you're gonna meet, so you're really gonna enjoy it. Now, moving on to the journey of my preparation. So what does it take to prepare this speech contest? Number one, speech contest rulebook is something I need to emphasize one more time. I know Ibrokhim said it's the best friend. I call it a Bible. It's the essential part of the preparation. By reading it a few times, you'll be able to digest most of the message. Very clear, but you need to understand the context and some of the details, bits and bits, so that you are running the contest without any flaw. I'm sure there's gonna be some hiccups or unexpected events. So some of the what if scenarios would be some things that you can consider in the course of the preparations. And number two, obviously the speech contest committee. It's a teamwork. You're not gonna be able to do it by yourself. Everything needs to be divided into smaller responsibilities with the help of a bigger group, right? Um, and I like to say it's very similar to our standard Toastmaster meeting format. We need the host, the speech contest chair, which I was, the one facilitating the contest, and that's what the Toastmaster does for every meeting we do, right? And we need a chief judge who will be supervising the evaluation process, just like our general evaluator, facilitating and overlooking the entire Toastmaster meeting, right? And we also need a voting judge to evaluate the speech contestants, and just like our evaluator evaluating the respective speaker in the Toastmasters meeting. And we also need a timer to record the elapsed time of the speech contest, um, just like how our timer does and Sarah is doing right now, right? We need timer for every meetings to facilitate. And we need a lot of certain arms depending on the contest being club level, area level. So, you need a lot of assistance running a big event like this. And we'd also have one for our regular meetings as well, right? So what else did I forget? We also need a counter who will count the voting judges' evaluation sheet after the contest to find the winner of the contest, just like our ballot counters during the Toastmasters meeting. So you can get what I'm saying. It's obvious. It's the Toastmaster and the speech contest is very much alike. And you are familiar with the format, but keeping in mind it's the contest and a competition. So we're taking it more seriously, right? Now, the next one is the eligibility and originality. Again, Ibrokhim touched on it, but it doesn't hurt to remind you one more time because it's easy and it's very straightforward, but sometimes people forget there's a little bit of details that they need to be reminded. So if you want to advance to the next level, you need to submit a written consent that you are eligible to compete and your speech material is original, right? So again, the member, it's a paid member, must be completed and earn the certificate of the level 1 and 2 of any pathway in the Toastmasters pathway. And making sure the completion of such pathway is prior to the contest dates. And I think it should be prior to the area contest if you are planning or if you are fortunate enough to advance to the next level. And then originality, the speech contestant must be aware that their speech must be substantially original, meaning the quoting, referencing, paraphrasing cannot be more than a quarter of your speech contents. The last one, checkpoints and rehearsal. I know you are all experienced with the errors and failures, the hiccups, unexpected events. We all know that nothing goes well or smoothly as we plan in our life. So we need to cope with the certain changes or the unexpected events. And best way is to have a regular checkup with the clear action items and the due dates. So making sure all the speech contest committee members are aligned with the key dates, as well as the contestants who are following up with your instructions and needs, like submitting the written consents or preparing and being on time and punctual, right? All those things matter. Oh, by the way, you can stop me anytime if you have any questions. So on this page, the D-Day, the actual competition dates. In my experience, it was a bit of a hectic day, not only for me, for the speech committee members. Most likely the first time seeing the actual stage and, you know, making sure the stage is ready for the contestants. I'm talking about more of a area, division, and the district level, especially the district level, because we are doing it on a bigger stage, so everything needs to be prepared. So I'm just sharing a bit of what I had to go through. We have to check the stage, how the audience will be sitting, how the camera will be set, because at the end of the day, the recorded speech needs to be submitted to the Toastmaster Authority for our district winner to advance to the next round. So making sure the whole stage and the whole body of the contestant, including the clear visual of their facial expression and gestures, are captured, testing the recording, all that stuff. No matter how many times you have prepared verbally through the Zoom uh, or with your committee talking about it, the actual contest venue or any of the actual event that's happening on the day that may surprise you, astonish you with some various unexpectedness, right? So like I said earlier in the speech, what if scenarios are something we always talked about. What else? And then when the contest commences, as the contest chair, it was very important to give the ground rules to the audience because you need to make sure the contest goes well without any disruption, right? So making sure their electronic devices are off, no one should be making any noise or disturbing the contestant during their speech, like including having a gatekeeper so that no one leaves the room during the speech or enters the room during the speech. Things, all those small things really matter. And the host, the contest chair, has a lot to speak on that day. I know it's a teamwork with the committee, but the contest chair is the one who gets to speak a lot during the contest. But don't worry so much because there's actually a script to it. So as long as you follow the script, you'll be fine. And again, I think Ibrokhim also mentioned it. You gotta have fun, and you can have fun from this. Speech contest. It is a tradition. Um, it is the most important event of the year for this Toastmaster community. But if you're not enjoying it and not enjoying the journey, it will be very harsh and very tough road to the finish line, right? And it's a collaborative teamwork, and the team is more than capable of running the contest. And we have very many experienced Toastmaster members everywhere. They will be within your reach in the proximity if you need them. Shirly here, Scott here, Heungson, they're all experienced and they will be there for the contest. So if you need them, can just raise a hand and then get their support, right? When I was running the contest, it was a hybrid format, online, offline. Obviously, technical issue was something we were afraid of and concerned of, and it did happen. Even if it was a foreseeable event, I was in a bit of a panic mode. I was joining out, but then, I was turning my head to Scott here and Gilly and Sean and all those experienced gurus of the Toastmaster community. So they helped step in to support. So it's really, again, not just you doing the contest, it's the whole community. And just like the mission of the Toastmaster it provides the supportive environment for you to grow together. So I say that, and I can say it a few more times because I ran the contest despite the speech contest being the first time for me. I've never actually participated it or actually experienced it. So I didn't even know, I had no clue what it looked like. I only participated in a smaller set, but it was so fun doing it. And just to wrap it up, again, the speech contest is like running a project, and this will require a different level of quality, the commitment and effort compared to our regular Toastmasters. But there's so much takeaway and learning, and as an experienced person, I'm confident to say the experience of running this contest has again boosted my self-esteem, confidence to the extent that I'm proud of this successful achievement together with my great team. And I truly wish, you can have a taste of what I experienced as well. So yeah, if you are really interested, giving a speech is not the only thing, but being a member of the committee would be another one to give it a try. Thank you.
Wow, I
Um,
could feel how much achievement he got from the experience as a speech contest chair. Do you feel with me, everyone like me? Please
Yeah,
show
there
him
are
two
also,
thumbs like, yeah, one question.
yeah, questions. I do have 3 questions.
Oh, sorry,
three
only one.
questions.
Yeah. Okay, only one. Then, Chris, you mentioned vote counter and ballot counters. So are they the same or the different roles? Vote counters and ballot counters. Are they
I
different
say
roles?
uh, same, but when you deep dive into it, slightly different because the 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 counters for the contest, they actually have to sum up all the scoring cards from the ballot sheet. So that's something different.
But same
Sorry, was
people,
it?
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Good question, Stella. Okay, please show two thumbs to Chris. Yay! Good job, Chris. Let me introduce the next trainer, third trainer, Youngman Park. His name is Youngman because he's young forever. He is a member of Samsung Toastmasters, and also he is an area director 31. And a few months ago, he made area 31 joint meeting successful. I really admire his effort. Please welcome him with a big hand, everyone.
Um, thank you for warm introducing me. Hi everyone, my name is Youngman Park from Samsung Toastmasters, and I'm currently working in Area 34 as area director. This time, I would like to let you know about 5 things you should know as a speech contest judge. Speech contest judge is one of the vital roles in the speech contest because they decide the winner of the contest. But if you don't have any experience, then probably you might wonder what should the speech contest do, or what should know when you take the speech contest judge role. And just to keep these 5 things in your mind, that's it, not that difficult, very simple. Let's get started. Okay, first thing you should know is you are selected. You are among the most capable members to be selected as a speech contest judge. Because the Toastmasters International doesn't select everyone as a speech contest judge. Only capable members can be the speech contest judge because it stakes at the Toastmasters reputation. So there are several obligations you should know. The first thing is I already told you the reputation of Toastmasters, because it depends on excellence in the conduct of speech contests. You should show your excellence in your judging. Also, there are some more you must accept several obligations to. The first, to the contestants. Contestants, they expect fairness and impartiality. So you have to meet their expectation. Also, audience wants to learn something from that speech contest, not just from excellent speech, but also excellent judging. So you need to satisfy them with your unbiased judging. And to yourself, because it's also a very good opportunity to improve yourself. So you should do your best in your position. And as I already told you, this speech contest judging is very important because it's a bigger winner in the contest. So you have to make a confidential decision that is not discussed with anyone else. Okay, so just please keep it those obligations. And then, okay, I understood the obligations. Then how could it be a good judge? And then there are 5 qualities to make you a good judge. First, you need to be accurate. As a judge, you have a judging form. And that judging form, you can score each speech's elements, like a kind of content or anything else. And these score directly affect when we select the winner of contest. So you need to be careful to be accurate to fill out the score and calculate. And second thing, you need to be fair. Please don't allow your friendship and religion and age, sex, national origin to interfere with your honest decision. And also trustworthy. What does it mean trustworthy? It's you have to keep in mind that contestants and the contest officials and audience have entrusted you with the responsibility to the best speaker in the contest, right? So you must not receive any request which is to affect kind of your honest decision. So you have to be honest, trustworthy, and knowledgeable. Knowledgeable for the contest rule. So there are some speech rules. For example, every speakers have a specific given time for their speech. Then you have to know the speech time. And that means before the contest, you have to study the rule and you make sure that there's no exception to the rule. And finally, you must be a good listener. It's something very common sense. To make a good judge, then we have to listen very carefully. intensive listening during the contest is mandatory. Don't be distracted during the speeches. All those 5 qualities exist for the objectivity of your judge. And there are some barriers to the objectivity. Let's just say one by one. The first, all last speaker is best. People tend to remember first speaker and last speakers best. So the first speaker and last speakers can have kind of advantage of other speakers. Because the first speaker can be a reference and last speaker can be easily remembered. You have to remember this and you have to try to avoid this. A second, not the norm. Outside the speech contest rule, there is no norm for speakers. Sometimes you have your own norm about good speaker, but please just forget everything and just focusing on the contest rule. And second time around, that means in this case, you could be a speech contest judge in a level, and also you could be speech contest judge in district level. And you can hear a speech, the same speech twice. Even if you have heard the speech previously, it must be judged like it were new speech. And halo effect. Sometimes the speaker's reputation can affect your decision. Oh, this guy is the winner in last year, so this guy's speech must be best like that. So don't make any different criteria for this specific person because of his reputation. Just provide the same criteria for every contestant. And also prejudices and personal preferences. Please avoid your personal tastes and preferences and prejudices from your judgment. The last thing is judging area. So which areas we should focus to judge the speeches? Just 3: content, delivery, language. Content is the substance or purpose of speaker's message, and delivery is how effectively deliver the speech, like using the gesture or vocal variety like that. And language is the choice of words and the grammatical skills. So I will show you the judge's guide. So this ballot paper is, if you become the speech judge, you have to score each speech on this paper. And there are the field, content, delivery, and language. And there are some the descriptions about that. So you can download this ballot paper before the contest, and you study this. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, young man. It was awesome. Yeah. Who wants to be a judge in the speech contest, everyone? If you want, please show me 2 thumbs to young man. Okay, let me introduce the next speaker. She has her own unique color. I cannot follow her. She was a member in my club. And these days, she gave her all effort to make Heungson Toastmaster chartered. And a few days ago, She did it. Please congratulate. Okay, please welcome with a big hand. Stella, are you ready?
Yes, yes, yes. Right, I can see faces I have to appreciate before I start my session. Thank you. I cannot mention all the names who helped the chartering my club. Whee! Thank you so much. Okay, so my session is only 10 minutes long, and I'm not going to share any screen. This is not informative at all, so you can enjoy, my session. Please, if you want, interrupt me, please, if you have any question or reactions. Reaction is so precious to me. I'm so obsessed with reaction. So if possible, please turn on your camera and microphone too. So I welcome your, sound reaction. Thank you so much. And now you guys know that what the speech contest is and how the contest is organized and what role involved in it. Right, look at that. Okay, the roles are, what was that? The contest chair, chief judge, secret judges, and bell counters and timers. And now what? I can wait all day. So what role is left?
Speaker.
Contestant. Yes, speaker or contestant, right? So which role do you think is most important?
Contestant.
Contest chair.
Chairperson.
Every role. Every role is important in the speech contest. However, I like to focus on only speaker tonight because I only have 10 minutes, right? I competed 5 times in area level and 3 times in division level, which means I advanced to the division level 3 times, right? Oh, no, yes, 3 times. So the achievement, like I won the first place twice and third place once. Not really good, but I enjoyed the opportunity a lot, So today I'd like to share 2 examples what I did well, and 3 examples of my 흑역사. So for those who are not familiar with 흑역사, the Korean expression, that is like unpleasant memory of my regrettable behavior about something I shouldn't have done, but I already did it. Like, something I regret doing in the past. That's 흑역사. So I'm going to share 3 흑역사s. So, I know that you guys are hesitating to participate as a speaker because you have so many things to lose. Oh my God, you worry so much, right? But, after you listened to my 흑역사, you'll be more, confident to give it a try. All right. The 2 things, one of the 2 things that I did well was the first time I had maybe it was area contest. I don't know why, but I felt so confident, or I felt so comfortable on the stage that day. That was very strange. I guess that was because of the venue. That was Kakao building. The stage was good. I love that stage there. Stage was like 20 centimeters, higher than the floor. So I could see the faces. I could see the reactions from the audience. So throughout the speech, I felt so comfortable because I felt like I was communicating with my close friends because, that's why the reactions is so important. Now I can see only like a little more than 10 people's faces, reactions. Thank you so much for turning on your camera, right? Your reactions is like a food to my soul. Thank you so much. That was good. So next time, if there is another speech contest in the same building, same place, yes, I would definitely join as a speech contestant there. I love that venue. So sometimes, I realized that I was not the one who makes the difference. Maybe it's even when I did a good job in the speech contest, maybe it was not me, but something else involved. In my case, that was venue, that was the stage. I love that stage. I didn't, I prepared and I gave everything that I prepared, but also I made some jokes spontaneously and my audience liked it. Sometimes a miracle happens. I love that. And the second thing I did good in speech contest was interview. the contest, after the speech, we have interview, right? I was kind of worried about that. But when I was filling my profile, I wrote for the question about my hobby, I wrote down short track speed skating. And I had kind of had a feeling that, oh, I might get a question about my hobby because short track speed skating is not a typical hobby for a cute lady, right? So, what happened? Yeah, exactly. I got the question about my hobby. So I prepared a little bit about the answer. So I did good job at the interview. So sometimes you can get the question in the interview that you expected. So as long as you use a strong word, a very attractive word in your profile, so that you can get, the contest chair's attention, right? That's good. And also now it's time to move on to my 흑역사. How much time do I have? Okay, my 흑역사. First, I had to dance. The Jisoo flower. So the point of my speech contest was like, oh, it's okay to be different, but sometimes you have to learn to follow the trend. So I thought, as an example of a trend, following trend, I thought about a dance challenge on YouTube, right? So I had to dance to the music. Yeah, and exactly. I had to do that. I know that I would regret it, dancing in front of people, but I had to do that. That kind of person. Once I have an idea, I have to do that. I don't know. I couldn't help myself. And that was one of the 흑역사 I made in the speech contest. But I learned that the skills to hypnotize myself after it. I kind of, hypnotize myself. Oh, that didn't happen. It's just an illusion. Like that, I can erase the part of my life. I can erase. Okay, the second 흑역사 is like,
Stella, I think maybe Jeong might have a question. I'm not sure. Jeong, do you have your hand up?
oh, really?
Yes,
So
I
you
have
can
a
interrupt.
question.
You can
I
interrupt.
remember.
Yeah.
Can I start?
Yes.
I remember you tried another story in area level speech and failed. But I remember some other speakers are delivering the same speech till the last stage of the speech contest. So can you summarize cons and pros of preparing another stories for different level of speech contest?
Oh, yes, but not for pro because I didn't do that because I hate it. I don't, even though right now I know I sound like very spontaneous, right? And actually more than half of my speech is spontaneous. I didn't have any script. So that's why I hate to repeat the same speech over and over. So even though I won the first place with one speech at an area level, the next level was division level. I tried a totally new speech, so I failed. If you describe the result that way, yes, I failed because I hate to repeat the same speech over and over. Yeah, maybe that's why I couldn't make it to the final, right? So if you want to all the way go to the final, you get used to it, repeating the same speech over and over, not same way, in a better way, right? But I do have another 흑역사. This is huge. This is huge. You will remember this. That was during the COVID-19. It was online speech contest. I hate it, when I don't have an audience, right? Because during the contest, no audience is allowed to turn on their camera and then the microphone. So I hated it. So I decided to change it into like a stars live streaming. So I cover with a blanket and I also put on glasses and I whisper to the camera like a live star giving a live streaming. You don't know what happened today. You guys know that? I saw a guy and it's so awesome. And turned out he's a pervert. I did it. I did this in the speech contest and the result was terrible again. I didn't know. I was not one of the top three, probably the bottom. But, that was during COVID-19. We are not going to have an online speech contest anymore. So you are going to miss the Stella's try. You're only going to miss it. All right. Anyway, I know that you guys are hesitate to participate as a speaker because you have so many things to lose. You lose your face, lose your reputation, you lose everything, you lose your time. But you know what? Maybe you hate like a competitive atmosphere. I hate it. That's why I didn't aim for winning. I just enjoy the moment, like I'm doing here, like I'm making another 흑역사 right now, right? But why I keep coming back as a speech contestant? Because I know my motivation sounds weird. I know I'm a weird person. I come back, I compete for my club because my club is so small. I'm just one of the few members who are eligible and qualified to compete as a speaker. So I should be the one. So I had to be the one. So I volunteered. Kind of volunteered, but I got volunteered by other, people anyway. So I could learn a lot, not personal growth, but anyway, I learned that how much I love my club. Without club, I cannot be a Toastmaster. So if I have to do that, once again, I will do it. I founded my new club. If I have to, probably I am the only one or two members of my club is only eligible or qualified to compete or to be the judge. Maybe I should be one of them. So if you see me, if you see me as a speaker, I am the speaker. If you cannot see me as a speaker, probably I'm the one of the judges. Yes. I'm making another 흑역사. All right. So don't hesitate. You don't have to be the winner, okay? I'll be there to support you. So volunteer as a speaker for your own club. I know this motivation sounds weird, but show your love towards your club. See you next time in the speech contest. Thank you.
I'm so sad. I missed your regret moment, dancing and something.
By
Okay.
the way, Shirly,
Yeah.
we kind of made a vow to pretend nothing happened in the contest. After the contest, we have to forget everything.
Okay.
Like a party.
Thank you.
Right?
Okay. Are you happy with that? Please show her 2 thumbs again. Yay, Stella. Thank you. Let me do the next speaker, next trainer. Her name is Joy Kim, and she is the president of Blue Ribbon Toastmasters. And I really appreciate it because when I asked her for this suggestion to have an education session, she just accepted without hesitation. She's a very challengeable person. Please welcome her with a big hand, everyone. Joy, 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 Joy. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Joy, Joy, Joy.
3. Can you see my slide? No?
No.
No.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I see.
Can you see it as a slide mode?
No.
No?
Oh, yeah.
Not full screen.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, I'll try again. How about now?
Yes.
Yep. You nailed
Perfect.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joy. Sorry. I'm Joy of the Blue Ribbon Toastmasters Club president. I'm current president now, and my term is left just 1 week. And I'm going to tell you about my story as the committee member. This is the table of contents. First, I'm going to talk about my story. And second, I'm going to talk about the contest conference day. And third, I will let you know my job as a timer. And lastly, I will share my lesson learned with you guys. First, to make you understand my story to contest committee, I must start with telling you the history of my home club. This is my home club, the Blue Ribbon Toastmasters Club. It started in July 2014, and this is the first group photo. This is the first group photo. Don't try to find me, I was not there. But after 1 month, I found this club and visited as a first-time guest because I had to use English at work, and the situation was a little bit desperate. Believe it or not, I'm a super introverted person. It was not easy to get used to speak out for me. At the time, the Blue Ribbon has plenty of experienced and skilled members, such as legendary speaker Angeles here. They are pro, not only as a speaker, but also supporters, so I could adapt slowly with their help. Over about a year, I've developed a strong bond and gained a deep respect for this club. I truly felt like I belong here. These contents made by me for the anniversary event, even though I couldn't attend, I'd like to give my devotion. I tried to attend this meeting a lot. It doesn't matter how poor my English was. Besides, I prepared the situation that I just listen without saying a word. In this club, I met many good people comes and goes, but I was always there in summer, in fall, in winter. If someone goes, then the new guest comes over and over again. It seemed like the glorious day of Blue Ribbon Toastmasters would last forever. I felt safe here. Definitely don't need to get out of this club. Frankly speaking, I kind of avoid the event outside like today's for many years. But suddenly, COVID-19 began spreading worldwide. Problems started to emerge. Almost every meeting had transitioned to online, and we lost most of our members. In the process, we couldn't keep our meeting work due to the lack of role takers. So we decided to have a joint meeting with TSL Club. It was a great solution, and we could have meeting every week. But there was no sign of recovery in the membership numbers. As the pandemic situation gradually improved and regulations eased, we had to prepare for what comes next. So anyway, for the next steps, we decide to separate the meetings again and transition to a hybrid format. During the process, the number of members continued to decrease steadily. I couldn't help but worry about the survival of our club. There was a day, even only 2 people had to conduct a meeting. There's Eric and me. Can you guess what happened to next? Can you guess? Just one no. We are now ahead to glorious day again. How? That's the secret. And that's the story about how I attend the contest committee member. But I keep this part for the last section. You might be curious about the connection between my club's license post and the contest committee. Be patient. There is a truly strong connection between them. Truly connection. Let me show eventually what happened to me. When I opened my eyes, I found myself in conversation with the district director Sean on timer sheet. Huh? No. When I woke up, I realized I was drinking wine at a contest gala dinner. Unintentionally, I found myself taking a group photo at the conference. You will see how later. So quickly move to the next part. Next part is the contest conference day. What happened to me? I attend the conference as a committee at that time, but I felt overwhelmed by the scale of the venue and the crowd, so I stood still a moment. I felt a bit fearful and intimidated at first. And there are speech contests. One is international and one is Korean. And the level of the speech contest, there's no need to say anything. There are winners, right? And the content of the program, there are a bunch of keynote sessions, workshops, and all the participant members looked very professional like this. There are members I didn't know there are members at first. But last, when I saw they got a certification of appreciation, I was so shocked. And the food, so amazing. And the social event at the end of the gala dinner, it was so amazing time. There was an auction session and it looks like so professional. And at the event, there is a photo zones with a small accessories like hats or tubes, Instagram box like that. There was so many things to enjoy that I didn't even know what to do. But deep in my mind, I still hope that unfamiliar people wouldn't approach me to talk. So, in the contest, what I did, here is what I did. Before the contest, I called by the contest chair and I attended the meeting several times. And there is another partner timer. So we delegated the roles. My role was preparing the signal. So I prepared signal. During the conference, I measured the time of each speaker's speech and recorded it and submitted Chef Jaji. And at last, I get a certification. It's so simple. So this is the pictures on that day. There's my partner Jean, and there's my signal I prepared, and there's appreciation and the timer sheet. Okay. So the last part is lessons and learns during the conference. The lesson 1. It was a great opportunity to get a glimpse into how to manage a major event. I was called by contest chair before the event and called by conference chair on D-days. I witnessed the process of preparing contest itself and running an event on the day. It's not related to my job at all, but nobody knows this experience will help my future work one day. And if you need this kind of career, it would be the perfect chance for practice. And lesson 2, better speeches and the best speech. I mean, it is literally these speakers. It is literally the better speeches and the best speech. These speakers have been selected after intense competition. And I still remember the message of the first place winner that the value of small things symbolized by the root hair when he moved the big tree. A truly moving speech is not easily forgotten for a long time. This is not only an experience for committee member, but also everyone involved. The lesson number 3, better leaders and the best leader. You may be curious about my story, why I introduced my club history. Here's the answer. There is Sarah and Chris. She and he was the area director when I was a club officer, and we are suffering from losing our members. Sarah come to us and be the member, and she teach us how to stand our club strong again. So Sarah suggested me to be a area contest chair. I couldn't reject. And Chris, Chris suggested me to be a timer. Actually, he suggest me to another chief judge, but I rejected. I show a little excuse, please give me small job. And he adjusted it well. So I think, like I support from our survival of our meeting, and our area district director was support from same reason. In this pandemic season, there are many of our district club disappear, and I think they will give their full effort and devotion so we can still stand and we can have meeting like this. I am deeply deeply thank to our director level leaders. Thank you very much. And lesson 4, expanded comfort zone. So, like I said, I'm a super introverted person. So I really feared and terrific and panic in the crowd. I relied on Shirley and Jin at that time a lot. But now, you know what? I have new comfort zone. I'm still expanding it, but now I find many familiar faces in there, and I enjoy to visit their club too. And if you have chance to be a committee member, it is very good chance to you, like for me. Thank you all. Bye.
Do you want to have a great memory and pictures like her? Please join speech contest. Please show her 2 thumbs. Yay! Thank you, Joy. Okay, we are a little behind the schedule, so let me be quickly. Okay, let me share again. Do you see my screen again? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Now we are going to have a quiz time. I told you, you are here even though today is the beginning of the holiday. You will get a luck, good luck, because I will give a coffee coupon. I have 4 questions, and there's a rule. I will give a question, and then please listen until the end of the question, and I will count 1, 2, 3, and say your name loudly. Shirley, 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 like this. And I hear your name clearly, I will give a chance to answer. So the winner will be the person who has loud voice. Okay? Let's do it. Number 1, pay attention, please. Okay, quiz number 1. We have 4 kinds of speech contest, right? District at the levels, district, B, area, club. And which one is it, you know?
Eric.
Sorry. I told you, I will count, right?
Jeong,
this is no.
Count three.
I didn't count yet. I didn't
Jeong.
count yet. And this is example. This is example. I will count 1, 2, 3, and you have to answer your name, and then you can answer. 자, the real question is, last year we had almost a hybrid speech contest, right? Online and offline. And then how about this year? District, division, area, club
Jeong,
speech
Jeong,
contest.
Jeong, Jeong.
What
Eric,
kind of?
Eric,
Yusuf,
Eric,
Yusuf,
Jeong, Jeong,
Three.
Jeong.
Yusuf.
Okay, I heard
Yusuf.
Jeong. I heard the name.
In-person contest.
To the level.
In-person speech contest.
Pardon again?
In-person speech contest.
Ding,
Stella,
ding.
Eric,
1, 2,
What was the
3.
question?
Eric,
Yusuf.
성호? Who is 성호?
Eric,
Yusuf.
성호, I heard 성호.
Yusuf.
Yusuf?
Yusuf. Yes.
Yeah, Yusuf. Okay. I will give a chance. Yusuf.
This year only club contest online. The rest will be offline.
No, dang. 1, 2, 3.
Eric,
Harry. Okay. Answer, please. Harry?
Eric.
Eric. Okay, Eric, please.
Yes. Only club speech contest.
What?
Only club speech contest
Has what?
is
Offline?
offline.
Dang.
Oh no, online.
Only
Just
online?
Yeah, only
Only
online.
online?
Club speech. Yeah. Club speech
Dang.
contest.
Wow,
Oh.
it's a very easy question, everyone.
Harrison.
Okay, Harrison, please answer.
Okay, in the club level can have online and offline, and area, division, district will be offline.
I think correct. Could you answer again?
No, cannot be online and offline at the same time. Either one on or off, right?
No, I think Harrison is correct. Harrison is
That's
correct.
what I
No,
said.
he was correct.
Yeah. Okay, Harris, please give me your phone number through the Zoom chat. I will give a coffee coupon later. And next question. Oh, sorry. Oh, cheating. Okay. We mentioned about speech contest eligibility. And the important, we saw it. Okay, the important point is that have earned certificate of completion. Which level? 1, 2, 3.
Level 2.
1, 2, 3.
Eric.
Stella. I heard your name, Stella. Okay.
Okay, higher than level 1 and 2. Level 1 and 2. Ding dong dang.
Okay, next. Youngman mentioned about 5 qualities to be a good judge. He mentioned 5 things. What is the first one?
Jeong.
Philip.
Jeong, okay, Jeong.
You are selected as a judge.
No, dang. It starts
Philip.
with A.
Accurate.
Adjective. Oh, who's that? Name. Say your name. 1, 2, 3.
Philip.
Philip. Yeah.
Accurate.
Ding dong. Please give me your phone number. If you don't know your phone number, I cannot give a coffee coupon. Okay. And number 4, last question. Stella mentioned about her regretful moments. And what was the first one? Say your name. 1, 2, 3.
What was the question?
Stella
God,
mentioned
no
about
one
her
listened to
regretful
my
moments.
speech?
흑역사. What was the first one? First story.
Youngman.
Youngman, okay.
Dancing. He
Ding-dong
had
dang.
to dance.
Yes,
Ding-dong
Youngman. Okay, thank you, everyone. So I have 4 winners: Harrison, Stella, Jeong, Youngman. Please give me your phone number. Did you enjoy quiz time, everyone?
Of course.
Yeah, okay. And let's move to recognition very quickly. Please take a photo.
You mean group photo? Or
No. The first one, certificate. Do you see my screen, everyone?
no?
Not yet.
Oh, no? Sorry, I will share again. Do you see my screen now?
it's coming.
Okay. So please take a picture with Ibrokhim. The first trainer was Ibrokhim. Ibrokhim, where are you? Let's take a picture together.
I'm here. Can you see me?
Yeah. Yeah. Heungson, are you ready?
Okay. 3, 2,
2.
1.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you. And next. Oh, sorry. Next is. Oh, sorry. Oh, what's wrong? Okay, trainer 2. Chris is here. Chris, are you back? Chris,
He
are you
says he's
back?
trying to join, so
I don't
the host needs to let him in.
I don't see
Okay.
Chris in the list. Okay.
Yeah, he's busy babysitting now. Okay, let's take a picture with the young man. Heungson, are you ready?
Okay. 3, 2,
1, 2.
1.
Yay! Good job. And next, Stella, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Heungson, please. 1, 2.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Thank you. And next, Joy, are you ready?
Yes.
Thank you for your effort. 1.
3, 2, 1. Got it.
Thank you. And also today we had a timer. Sara님, thank you for your effort today. Are you ready, Sara님? Sarah,
Yeah, upside down. I don't know.
upside down. You want
Let's
to take
do
a picture
one
upside
picture
down,
at
Sarah?
Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Got it.
Thank you, Sarah. And also, Heungson, thank you as a Zoom master. Can you take a picture by yourself or do you need my help?
Let me check. Okay.
Thank
3,
you.
2, 1. Got it.
And last one, we had a wonderful PQD. Scott,
Oh, wow.
thank you for your all effort. Yay, take a picture.
I did very little.
3, 2, 1. Got it.
Okay, thank you. Chris, are you here? No, we can skip it. Okay, thank you, everyone. And the purpose of my education was to motivate many members to join speech contest. So don't forget, you will have a wonderful experience in the next speech contest. Thank you for coming today. And let me give my control back to Scott.
All right. Thank you, Shirley. What a great job. We would also like to thank you for all of your work. You put together a great team, and I think I found it very informative, inspirational, fun, and especially unique. What a wonderful job. One more round of applause for Shirley. And thank you to all of our trainers, Ibrokhim, Chris, Youngman, Stella, Joy, and our timers, Sarah, and Heungson as our Zoom master. I think I got it. Okay, ready for a pick? Ready for a pick?
But Shirley, please
first with Shirley.
stop sharing your screen so that you can.
Oh, I thought
Shirley.
Yeah, just with Shirley and I first.
No. I mean, Shirley's screen is still on, shared.
Oh, really?
So please.
I think you need to take a picture for Shirley as well. That's why she's sharing this.
Sorry. I misunderstood. Okay. 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 3, 2, 1. No, again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, got it.
All right, thanks, Heungson. So group pick, everybody. Please turn on your screens.
Oh, sorry. Chris is back. No. Heungson, could you accept Chris?
No, Chris is not
Oh,
here.
okay. Sorry. Just move to the group photo together.
Okay. I don't know what's happening to Igor's screen, but you seemed totally red. Is it okay? Oh, okay, now it's okay. Everyone please turn on the video. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Once again. Once again, 3, 2, 1. Got it. Thank you, everyone.
All right, thank you, everyone, and have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year if I don't see you before then.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Julie's there. Oh, hi, Julie. Philip, good to see you again.